All right, Moxie. So I'm just gonna do a quick kind of talk about some stuff that we've got going on tomorrow, right? So we have just one workout kind of under our workout of the day into the fray. It's gonna be 20 dumbbell or kettlebell swings, 20 push-ups, and then a 100-foot bear crawl or a 50-foot handstand walk. I would really generally recommend that we go with the bear crawl there, unless you know you're gonna be able to do the 50 feet and 25 feet out, 25 feet back in unbroken increments to start out, okay? For the dumbbell swings today, this is really the main reason I want to talk about this. If we're doing those, we're gonna do those differently than you would kind of imagine, okay? So instead of holding your dumbbell by the handle, we're actually gonna hold it by one of the heads, all right? And then we're just gonna swing it from here up to eye level each time, okay? So that's gonna be a much more demanding movement on your grip, particularly, but it's also going to affect your chest and your shoulders a little bit more than what if you were just kind of holding about the handle. Now, if you have kettlebells, obviously you're more than welcome to use those, but if all you have is a dumbbell, that's how we're gonna be doing those dumbbell swings tomorrow, all right? The other thing that we have going on, this is the first time that we've done this since this at-home quarantine has started, we have some barbell stuff available, all right? So if you have barbells at home, you have enough weights, the workout is gonna be a 12-minute EMOM of thrusters, okay? Minutes 1 through 4, we're doing 7 reps at 50% of your clean max. Minutes 5 through 8, we're doing 5 reps at 60% of your clean max. And minutes 9 through 12, we're doing 3 reps at somewhere between 65 and 70% of your clean max, just depending on how you feel there. That's gonna be pretty intense for thrusters, relatively heavy. You are probably gonna get a pretty good cardiovascular response from it, all right? But if you don't have a barbell, I've provided an option there for you as well, okay? So it's gonna be 2 movements and we're going back and forth. One is jumps over the PVC, just like we've been doing, all right? But I want you to try to make that a little bit higher than you have in the past. So, you know, maybe going for something like a 30-ish inch jump for guys, 24-inch plus for ladies, right? Just something that's gonna be a challenging movement that's going to require a good amount of hip extension to get that movement done, all right? The other movement that I had up there was weighted jumping lunges, but I'm gonna change that to, I don't actually know what this movement's called, but kind of in hindsight, whenever I've seen it programmed before, it's something like a track lunge or something like that. So the way it's gonna work is it's still going to be a jumping lunge variation, but instead of just jumping and switching legs at the top, we're actually going to essentially bicycle our legs in the air and then with our same foot forward again, right? So it's gonna start kind of something like this, right? So you're gonna start in your lunge position, right? I'm gonna dip down, knees gonna touch the ground. Then from here, I'm gonna jump up, swap my legs in the air, catching that same position on the ground. So again, jump up, swap legs in the air and down. And what we're gonna do is that on both sides, right? So once you've done your reps on one leg, we'll swap over, jump, feet in the air, and back down to the ground, pedaling back and forth. These are really going to tear your glutes apart. It requires a lot of aggressive kind of hip drive from that bottom position. That's a pretty demanding movement. I'm a little bit out of breath just from those 4 reps, right? So get after that tomorrow if you've got a little bit of extra time. That barbell conditioning work, that's gonna be a great thing to work on. And if you don't have a barbell, this is gonna be a really good way to maintain some of that explosive power that we are building whenever we're using the barbell back in the gym. All right, guys, get after it. Let me know how it goes. Talk to you guys tomorrow.